Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about our Unit 4 performance assessment that we're going to be doing this week for reading class. On the screen, what you see is the actual set of questions that you're going to be filling in. So we're going to walk through these a little bit, but then I also want to show you the story, the pages that you're going to read that I have posted here in Google Classroom for your evaluation. Basically, what you're going to be doing is you're going to take all of the skills that you've learned to this point in the year, and you're going to apply them to evaluating an informational text. Some people call these nonfiction. We're just saying that they're informing you about something, right? So let's click over here to the story that you're going to see pages posted on. And so this is called A Desert Habitat. So you're going to see these pages, and I want you to read these in order, okay? I want you to definitely notice the text features that they have put on every page. Remember, text features are things like pictures, captions, graphs, maps, headings, subheadings. It could be boldface print, italicized print. So lots of different text features, okay? And I've noted those in the questions. And then back here, we also see a glossary. And then we have things like table of contents and index. So let's go back over to the questions. And as you're reading this, here's what I want you to think about. First, of course, you're going to put the author's name and the title of your text, and make sure you're using appropriate capitalization and punctuation. You're going to think about what is the author's purpose for writing this informational text, and how did you come to this conclusion? This means you have to support your answer with some text evidence. The little hint here is to think pie. Are they trying to persuade you? Are they trying to inform you? Are they trying to entertain you? Who do you think is the author's intended audience? Who did they write the book for? And how did you come to this conclusion? So think about who would be interested in reading A Desert Habitat. Going back to that author's purpose, what is the author trying to accomplish by this text? And why do you think that would be the audience that they're trying to target? What information does the author include to support his or her purposes and to reach his intended audience? So think about those text features. Think about if you think this is a book for young children versus older children, adults. You know, what did they include in this text that makes you think that? How did the author structure or organize the text to support his or her purpose? So these are those text structures that we studied the last couple of weeks, and I've listed them here. Did they present it as a problem and solution? Did they compare and contrast? Was there sequencing? So was it in time order? Was it just descriptive? Or was there a cause and effect? Okay. The text features did the author use to support his or her purpose? So remember all of these different examples. You're not going to see all of these in your text, but you're going to see some of those. So you definitely want to point those out. Here's the other thing I want you to do. I want you to think back to the book Skateboards that we read last week. If you forgot about that book, you need to go back into last week and look early in the week, Monday or Tuesday, for the reading of that book. I want you to think about the book A Desert Habitat, and I want you to compare and contrast that to the book Skateboards. What similarities did you see? What differences did you see? Okay, a lot of that's going to have to do with structure and organization and text features. Okay, so think about what did they have similar and what did they have different. And then once you've answered all these questions, now comes the hard part. We're going to basically put these into a paragraph, so writing these out. So I've included question 8, 9, and 10 to help you formulate some of your writing. So what you're going to do is you'll summarize the central idea and the key ideas of A Desert Habitat, okay, including some of the facts, some of the details, some of that text evidence that they use to support that main idea. So think about what is a desert habitat about and what did they try to accomplish in this text. Next, you're going to go into those text structures and those text features. So what you're doing is you're using some of your answers up here, answers for 5, answers for 6, to now put in sentence format on number 9. Okay, these should be incomplete sentences. And lastly, discuss how the author uses language and specific vocabulary. So is it a very academic language in the text, or is it just kind of layman's terms, meaning that anybody that wanted to learn about a desert could pick this up and learn about it. and how does it reinforce their purpose or their central idea? Okay. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know.